Okay, so we're starting a new project, and this is a patio cover, and we're adding to their patio. We always struggle with naming our projects and what name we should come up with. So we're being very original. We're calling this the Shaded Patio House. And so what we're going to do is we're going to have this whole porch is going to be covered, but we've kind of gotten a little bit of a start on it. You can see we have to do a footing for a post right here. So we had to cut out some of the concrete, and we still have to dig that post down. And then there's two more posts. There's one that's going to go right here, and then another one that's going to go right here. So you might be asking yourself, if we're just going to have a post, why is this so big a hole? So we're in Utah, and in any climate where it gets really cold in the winter, they have what we call a frost level. And that's generally how deep the frost can go into the dirt during the winter. And in Utah, that amount is 30 inches. So we have to take our footings down 30 inches so that when the ground freezes, the footing doesn't raise. And so if we were to put the footing on the surface and the ground freezes, then that footing would raise as the ground freezes, and then as it thaws, it would settle back down again. And so we have to do a footing that's 3 feet square by 1 foot thick. And so that's what we're going to do right here. We'll put a rebar grid down there, and then we'll pour a foot of concrete in there. And then on top of that, we'll put what's called a sonotube. It will come up to the surface, and it will be what the post sits on. And so we have 3 of those that we have to do here. And then everything goes back and ties into the house. Here's a picture of what the rendering that the architect gave us of what it's going to look like is. Anyways, we're excited to show you the progress on this. It's going to have a tongue and groove ceiling in it, and ceiling fans and can lights. It's going to be a really nice patio cover. If you want to, you could also jump over to our other patio cover we finished last year. And that one's called the Gathering House, if you want to jump over and see that video. So because of the holidays and everything going on, a few people get COVID, we haven't really done as many video shots as we should have, video segments. So we've made some pretty significant progress on this patio cover. So let me show you what we've got done. We've got all the timber, all the roofing's done, the roof is shingled, all the softened fascias done. It just turned out. We replaced the sliding glass door. This is a really nice Anderson window with the integrated blinds. And we got all of our footings finished. And so there's the one that we had to dig down, and it turned out really great. We're excited. Now what's next is we got to put sheeting up here on these gables. You see this where the wall is going to go all the way up now. So that's all going to be sheeted. That's what this material is sitting here for. And then we're going to cover the bottom of the roof with tongue and groove pipe. So it's really nice. All the electrical is done. You can see we've added the lights. There'll be a ceiling fan right there. Now the floodlight over here with some switches and a plug back there. So anyways, we need to get that sheeting up, and then we can get the stucco guys in here and get the tongue and groove going, and then we'll get the painter in here. So we're almost done. So we finished with the shaded patio cover house, and you can see this patio cover behind me. It turned out amazing. We did these big, huge timbers for the main structure of the framing, and you can see we did this truss up above with the timbers as well. And then we had 3 beams that went back the structure of this shaded patio cover. They wanted the reason that one goes off at an angle is because of the driveway, and they wanted to be able to get back to their detached garage. And that created some problems to figure out, but we got it all figured out, and it turned out really nice. On the bottom of the ceiling here, you see that's pine, tongue and groove, and it just has a clear coat on it where all of the timbers have a pigmented stain. And it all went back. We had to redo all the stucco above the window, and then we replaced this sliding glass door. So this is a new sliding glass door. And then we redid all the stucco from that corner over to this corner because we had to cut into the stucco right here to do support for this beam. And so it turned out really nice. You can see what's going on right here. The homeowner, this is the homeowner's doing this. This is a built-in barbecue that they're doing. It's going to have stone on it and a granite countertop, and he's doing that himself. Um, but it turned out really nice. And then we also have this. I get, again, I make these bowls that I give to everybody, and then he put the tongue and groove on here. We had some left over, so he asked if he could keep it. So he put the tongue and groove on here, and it turned out great. I think it's going to be a really fun place to gather in the summer and stay out of the sun and be protected. We put can lights up here and a ceiling fan. Look at that ceiling fan. How cool is that ceiling fan? That's one of the cooler looking ceiling fans I've seen. So, anyways, hey, thanks for watching us transform this back patio. And we appreciate you taking the time to watch our video. And sorry about the noise in the background. There's some work going on across the street that we don't have any control over. If you like what you saw on this video, please hit the like button. And then also, if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel. And then hit the little bell, and then we can notify you each time we post another video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.